Good morning, everyone. My name is Jody. My husband David John and I have a small farm in the panhandle of North Idaho. The name of our farm is Moose Flats Farm, and these are our adventures on our farm. Today I'm going to be working on my house plants. About 2 times a year I have to go through and clean everything up and prune it back. And since Thanksgiving's coming here really soon, just want to get it cleaned up for when Mom and Dad are over. So gonna get the lime tree cut down. Story on that when we get to there, but need to get my citronellas cleaned up. So gonna start with that and then we'll move over to the lime. If this was springtime, I would be taking these cuttings and trying to root them, but I'll get her pruned back, and then this spring when she does another flush I'll make her a mama from those. But just want to get it a little smaller just because everything's gone leggy from when I brought it in this fall. And this may look a little extreme, but after I get her all cleaned up I'll show you what I still got in there as far as growth. I'm debating whether I want to trim this one back, but I don't think I'm gonna. So on this, you've got like, let me get, like here, I've got new growth buds coming on, so that will fill her back up. Down below I got a lot of new growth buds coming on, and it's like this really puny thing. That's a baby one. We'll see if it goes, but I'll get the other one pruned up and then we'll move into the rest of the garden. So on this one I wasn't quite as extreme on pruning it back because this is the daughter of that one from last spring when I started them, and it was cool. They both wound up blooming this year. So get him or her in the pot. So here's the pot that our lemon tree is in. And our lemon tree goes all the way up there and is completely covering the light. So I'm going to have to prune him back because he's causing himself some injustice. He's dropped his lower leaves because not enough light. And the little lemon is suffering from the lack of light also. And this flower pot is specifically built for these guys. It is 2 feet above the floor, so it looks like it's a 2-foot pot, but in all actuality it goes down about 1.5 feet, and then these guys are now at this point rooted into the native soil. So this pot is literally a hole in the floor. And this stalk grew, it was pruned last fall, I pruned it right here from a sucker growth. Thinking this year I'm going to just top it right here at this joint, because that will get rid of all of this growth up here that's blocking the light from getting to everyone. And then I'll clean some of this up, clean the pot out itself, and we'll see what we got. I might have had to have gotten bigger nippers. Ugh. And there's now light for the rest of the plant. And if you didn't know, lemons and limes have spines on them that are very, very sharp. Just trying to get the canopy opened a little bit, and this may look a little extreme, but every year I've had to prune this guy back like this, and he just continues growing. Definitely gets a lot more light down below. Just got to go through and clean out the leaves. When I get a new pot of, or remember to get a bag of soil from work, right back in there. You can see I've got a Christmas cactus. I actually have 2 of them, and they're growing but just not taking off. So, because those plants are 7 years old, so get them pulled out and into soil they really like. And the next step is go through and clean out the old leaves on the palms. And I do, in the wintertime, have to water this with 5-gallon buckets. When it's raining, we like to collect the rainwater for it. So I've got a couple buckets, so I'm going to get this thing watered. other plant that you can kind of see creeping up the side there is, doesn't look like it, but it is. It is a white butterfly pothos. So I think somewhere along the line it lost the white part of it, but it's just a type of pothos. And that's the mini tree I cut off. Just one branch that's branched out. But this definitely will give the plants a little better light and a little more opportunity to grow. Probably going to be switching that one light out to one that's got the pink spectrum also, just to help increase the lemon and limes wanting to bloom, because this white light increases growth, beautiful growth, but no flowers. And usually at this time of year we have flowers on it, so gonna probably be switching out a light. Now I'm gonna kind of pull these guys out. I've got this one frond that I can trim off here, trim up the pineapple a little bit, do some trimming on this guy. And I think the ivy that's hidden way in the back here, I could actually move that into the office. And that way I can do a little moving around so the little palms in the back can be seen and watered a little easier. Cute little pineapple plant. So my ivy starts look very pretty, but I'm going to take them in, give them a bath, and then move them into the office, since they can do on lower light. And that guy right there with the roots, he was down laying on the one palm pot and he started to grow. So gonna have to get him into a pot, and I have just one for him. So I'll be right back. And I wish when we had these for sale at work that I'd bought more than just the one set of these stackable shelves. And the funniest thing is, the two lights that I have shooting onto the palms, those are pink, that have the pink spectrum of light for blossom. When it's, that one should be here and those ones should be there, but I can't move the big pot. I actually have a rolly drip tray up at the greenhouse that I was going to use for another plant, but I think I'm going to put the one big palm, or this guy, on it, and put him in this corner, And then I can put the pineapple and this plant I got from my cousin for my birthday that looks really sad. Show you him in a minute. That I'm going to see if I can nurse it back to health. So I'm going to clean this mess up and go up and get that tray. Hello everybody. So as I was going through and editing today's video, it was done 3 weeks apart. There is a second part for this, but when I went to add it, it would have made for a very long video. So I've decided I'm going to do it in 2 parts. So you'll see today's the first part, and Sunday will be the second part with what the lime tree looks like now and some other plants that I've got. So this is where I'm going to end today's video. I hope you have a good day and a good week, and we'll see you on Sunday. Bye for now.